Okay, so there's a few things on here that I need to fix. I've pulled the latex back a bit, so if you see this, I've pulled it back off this edge when it was curing so that it didn't get stuck underneath the resin for a start. So this little piece here, I'm not loving. So I'm going to sand this more so. I've just had the electric sander on because there was a big raised area here. Whoops. There was a big lump here, so I've taken that lump off, just got to clean that up and sand it. And there's a few bits on here. So there's a bit of mush around here I'm not loving, and here, and so I need to address that. Also, when I had the tape on, the resin crept up on here, and if you look carefully, I've been taking the resin off the edge here, tidying it up, but as you can see, it's still raised on the bridge there, so that needs tidying up. And then underneath here also, I don't know if you can tell because there's a shadow, that needs tidying up along this line here on the bridge. There's a lump, sorry if I get flicker from the overhead light, there's a lump here that needs addressing and taking off. Can you see it? You see where I need to straighten that out. Then on the sides here, I'm not overly loving the drips. Normally that flows a lot better down like this. Sorry about the flashing light. And I love that. I don't love these drips. So I'm going to soften these, take them off, take the white off, so that when I do my next layer, I get a better result than that because I'm not keen on it. It's hard to do though because I work in such a small space. I can't see what the resin's doing behind there, so it's a little bit tricky. But look at the lovely colours. Look at that. Really is beautiful. Stunning. And I'm not loving these either, where I've done lines. I'm not loving how they're showing through. So I might paint on, I might sand it back, and I might paint on some new colour shift on this area here where I want it to be on the line. And then we'll go from there and do another layer over the top. That's my plan. So, yeah, come along with me and see what I'm doing. Doesn't always go according to plan when you are an artist, and it's also, where do you stop? When you're not happy with some of the results, where do you stop? Because I like my product to be, for me, happy, and then anyone else wants to be happy with it. Look at those cells there. There's some lovely cells. I had to get, yeah. That's the Colour Passion Top Cell White. Beautiful. Anyway, I overheated this a little bit. So this blurry area here, I overheated. And I overheated it up here too. And I overheated it here. So yeah, that's what happens. But we can fix it. So come along and watch.